Back when we started in 2013, I think many people were skeptical of what the ORA and the community sought to achieve in our neighborhoods. 5 years later, we've leveraged over $2.5 million in private investment in our targeted neighborhoods, and our work has been featured in local, regional, and national media. Our roots have surely grown the past 5 years. Grassroots that have built pride, partnerships, and a sense of progress and positivity that we haven't seen or felt in the Oswego community in decades, if not longer. It's been a renaissance, a rebirth, something that just feels right. There's confidence in our neighborhoods, confidence in our residents, confidence in Oswego. What is it that Oswego is doing that is so different from so many other cities, and why is it working? Let's find out. We inspire neighborhoods to mobilize from the bottom up, working as a team towards a common purpose and shared vision.
You can see just the pride in home ownership as you drive down through the blocks of the ORA target zones and the work that's been done, not only in each individual house where you see a before and after photo, but looking at block after block that they've done right in a row. It just totally transforms a neighborhood.
Yeah, that's something that I didn't realize was such a big part of the ORA at first. We initially heard about it as a vehicle to do some neat projects at our house, and that, obviously was very attractive, but I guess we found out pretty quickly about all the cool social connections you make as well. The first day, actually, we came out here to start digging, and within 10 or 15 minutes, we had 2 neighbors approaching us with pickaxes saying, this is really what you need so you don't look so foolish.
Our first year here, we just participated in the ORA, but the last 2 years I've led our block with the Pride grants that we've been doing.
We build on strengths, focusing strategically in targeted anchor neighborhoods and expanding ever outwards in growing pride and contagious investment.
As we've seen over the past 3.5 years since we've been here, the improvements just within our block and our area, right. It's incredible. It's just, I'm on the Porch Fest committee, which is an event that has grown. It's been here for 4 years. This is our 4th year, and it grows exponentially each year, and it's the best project we do. It gets everybody in the neighborhood together.
And I think one of the big stories that we heard last year was about the Seneca organized the entire length of Seneca Street and got them all involved. So now all the people on Seneca Street on the east side, get together and are working to make their neighborhood better. So it grows not only the number of people involved, but also the number of neighborhoods involved until eventually, it could get to the point where the entire city is involved.
We grow confidence to invest. As our neighborhoods improve, neighbors gain the confidence to double down on their investments of their time, their energy, and their money. It's a virtuous cycle of investment.
I mean, we had a great loft in Franklin Square in Syracuse, and when Christy's like, we should move back to Oswego, it was a little surprising, to say the least. But when we did, it was better, I think, than we could have ever expected. What's incredible about the ORA in general is that there's this saying, if you don't like what's being said, change the conversation. And the ORA has done that. I mean, for so long, Oswego, the narrative around Oswego has been Oswego was, Oswego used to be, Oswego had been. And the ORA has changed that narrative, and Oswego is.
One of the reasons why we really like Oswego is because there are so many places to walk. The sidewalks are bountiful, the river walk is beautiful, Brightbeck Park is one of our favorite places, the landings that look out over the water is a great addition from the mayor and his team.
We work hard. Every neighbor has real skin in the game, and we work every single year to succeed.
I mean, I think it's important because it forces you to reach out to your neighbors. The neighbors are there, they're already good, but it reinforces that you build communities by building strong neighbors.
And I think that the things that happen are bigger than the sum of their parts. Like, we did a little thing, our neighbor over there did a little thing, and over there did a little thing, and over there, and then the whole neighborhood. Just the sum of all these little things actually adds up to making the whole neighborhood look great, which pays off, and as I said, being more than the sum of those parts.
I really loved this house and saw a lot of potential in it, potential for the neighborhood, and it's lived up to my expectations. It's been really exciting. Besides my house, several other houses in the neighborhood have received the Paint Oswego grants and have done color changes, and most of the block on my side has painted or done other major improvements, and it just really makes the block come alive. I think everybody is pretty happy and pleased with the improvements to their properties.
We aspire to be more than we are, to know that we can determine the course of our community and its future. And we are doing just that.
The Oswego Renaissance Association is a big catalyst in our community in getting people to revitalize their properties. It was big in our block as they came through and encouraged us to do some of the things we didn't think we could do. I was born and raised in Oswego, and I see a lot of change here. A lot more stuff going on in the community, whether it be Porch Fest, community events.
I think the biggest difference is even the amount of pride and positivity that they've brought to the Oswego community. Confidence is at an all-time high. More than 5, 6, 7 years ago, that just didn't exist. And the ORA is a large contributor and factor to really the overall renaissance and rejuvenation of the Oswego community.
Our waterfront is changing. Our historic downtown is evolving. Our pride has become contagious. Our roots have surely grown. We live here, we work here, we explore here. This is our story, our time. Growing neighborhoods, new leaders, new ideas, perseverance and pride. And where do we go from here? Only up. And the idea that we have only started. Oswego is here. Oswego is now. Oswego is tomorrow.